What's up, everybody?
We not much. Munching on
Nice.
some edamame.
Nice. What have you guys been up to this week or since we last chatted? Anything
Not a lot
fun?
for me. No.
No?
Uh,
Yeah, Josh?
since it is August, that means that it's 2 months away from October. That means that all the stores have their fall stuff out for whatever reason. So then my wife and I went out and we started to get the all the fun, spooky stuff before anyone else can get their grubby fingers on it. So yeah.
Very nice.
Nice.
Yeah, Eli saw one of the pumpkins like in the garage and he freaked out and wanted one of the pumpkins, so we now have a pumpkin in the house now too.
Oh, very
Uh,
nice. Like how big of a pumpkin are we talking here?
it's not very big. It's just one of those little styrofoam ones, so not too
Okay.
big.
Yeah.
Uh, my biggest thing that I did is I went and saw Bill Murray and his band at the state fair for free. It was crazy. I got to see Bill Murray play the bongos and the cowbell and a whole bunch of rhythm instruments.
Yeah.
It was a
A-
weird time.
Anything that Bill Murray does is equally like crazy and makes sense at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah. His outfit was pretty phenomenal. Um, anyways, you guys ready to start this episode? Get into it?
Let's stop
Yep.
dragging our heels and get to it.
Yo.
All right. So, welcome back, everybody, to episode 25 of Hexproof Reward. We are a quarter of a century into this podcast. If we were to only do episodes once every year for 25 years, we are in part five of our Chinese Zodiac deck building series. Part five is the dragon, and I am the host of the dragon deck or picker. I don't know what we're calling. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, um, MTG news of the week. Today, we got some Avatar Last Airbender cards. The gallery was put up. Um, Sam, what was the fun little thing that you found earlier about what's happening with The Last Airbender?
I don't know. I haven't looked at anything about it. I'm not too happy with the universes beyond stuff right now.
That's what I'm talking about, Sam.
Oh
Mm.
well.
What you posted about the bonus sheet.
Oh, and it's the players' problem, players' faults.
Yeah.
Maybe not the players, the collectors, because I think players, they'll buy out and buy singles of stuff, but the people that go out and buy packs and boxes of stuff just try to turn a profit, therefore boosting the profit margins for them, and they're thinking, oh, we can just keep doing this and we're going to make it harder to pull stuff so people have to buy more and raise the
Yeah.
prices on it. And
Yeah.
it's just a problem.
That's my bad. Keith, you're the one that sent that
Yeah. Yeah. For
screenshot. That's
reference,
that's my fault. I'm sorry, buddy.
yeah,
It's
we're
all good.
referring to a tweet from Saffron Olive of MTG Goldfish. It says, according to the Wizard stream, they are dropping the rate at which cards from the reprint sheet show up in play boosters from 1 and 3 from Final Fantasy to 1 and 24 for Avatar. Yep. So maybe you'll get one or two bonus sheets in a whole box now, which is kind of nuts.
Yeah.
I mean,
If you get lucky, and then
odds, yeah,
you're gonna have the people that open the God boxes and have
yeah.
a whole pack of bonus sheet
And
cards in one
those are
pack.
some of the nicer treatments, and kind of sought after. They're usually pretty cool, and they make you pretty hype when you open a pack too. So
Yeah. I I'm with Sam though. We've got people that are seeing it's not even the players. You've got people outside of Magic the Gathering seeing what some of these cards are going for, and now they're buying a whole bunch of stuff and making it to where people that are playing this game can't even get the cards.
Yeah.
Um, and so I think it's while collecting is becoming a great thing, it's making it hard for people that actually play certain games to get it. And I'm sure it's happening with Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, other stuff
Yeah.
like that too. But
I
um,
want to mention something from Pokemon I just saw yesterday. There's like this McDonald's collab, and you can get like Pokemon packs in your like Happy Meals or whatever.
mhm.
And there's a tweet that all these Door Dashers, or I guess anyone who's trying to get those promo packs, they were throwing away the food, and there was a big pile of like 50 meals just like thrown away just so they can get the Pokemon cards. It's
Yeah,
insane. The
there's a
rampant consumerism is going crazy.
yeah, you'll have that, and then you have the people that are managing the stores just straight up selling whole boxes of what's supposed to be for kids and
Oh yeah,
people doing that
dumb.
stuff. But you have that with any set. I
Oh
remember
well.
one of my fondest memories of my grandpa that passed away is when McDonald's had Hot Wheels. We would go to the McDonald's and he would buy us a whole set of all the Hot Wheels, and then we'd go to the park in Ellick and we would race our Hot Wheels down the curly slide to see which Hot Wheel car from
That's
the
sick.
set was the fastest. It
That's
was
cool.
I loved that. That was a good time.
There is one thing I want to bring up for
Hmm.
people.
Go ahead.
Anytime you're going out and you see scalpers, which if you don't know what a scalper is, it's somebody that waits long hours to get in and they try to buy up all the product and then sell it third party to make a bunch of profit. If you're in line to grab something, you do not have to let them just take everything and put it in their cart. You can go and grab something.
You're like, no, stop it.
I
Yeah.
was at Meyer over the weekend and they put up you have to buy in Marion
Hmm.
and they put everything up front. And there was a guy up there, he was pulling everything in there. And I reach over and I was like, ma'am, I need a pre-con. And he's like, I'm buying him up. And I'm like, did you already pay for it? He's like, well, no. And I was like, I just reached in and grabbed it. It's mine.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
there's a couple of stores that have been caught sending people out and doing that kind of stuff, and then they backpedal and say that it wasn't their store. So it's been fun. It's been fun around here. It's been fun everywhere. Other news, before we just become like a sad sack of a podcast for a whole episode. Um, the Arena Championship 9 winner. I'm sorry if I butcher this name, but Rafale Maza. Again, sorry if I butcher your name. Congratulations
Pew,
on
pew, pew.
making it to the World Championships in December. That's awesome. If anybody else would like to try and qualify for Worlds, the next qualifier weekend, the play-in is August 16th and August 22nd. And then the actual weekend of play is August 23rd and August 24th. All that info is on the qualifier info pages on magic.wizards.com if anybody wants to try and qualify for the world's arena championships. So, pretty cool stuff. And then we've got RCQs coming up for people that want to do in-person Magic and qualify for different tournaments as well. MagicCon Atlanta's coming up. It's kind of cool seeing the different folks that are going to be there and doing meet and greets. It's one that I'd love to be at, but just can't make it happen.
Yet.
So yeah, can't make it happen yet. But there's always next year and the year after that and the year after that, and so on for forever until one of us decides to go. Um, anyway, let's get into the year of the dragon. Is everybody ready?
Yep,
You
send
guys
it.
ready?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
All right. I've got my notes here. Okay. Year of the dragon. If you were born in the year 1928, 1940, 52, 64, 76, 88, 2000, 2012, or 2024, You're born in the year of the dragon. Congratulations. Um, you are known as being strong, independent figures that yearn for love and support. Lucky numbers 1, 6, 7. Unlucky numbers 3 and 8. Um, Dragons are enthusiastic, confident, intelligent, ambitious, hardworking, straightforward type folks. Um, I kind of thought this was fun. The jobs best suiting people born in the year of the dragon. Anybody have any guesses?
Military.
That
Um,
is not on the list, but that would make sense.
maybe a doctor or something, medical professional.
Uh, an engineer.
Engineer, yes. So we've
Okay.
got journalists, teachers, inventors, managers, computer analysts, lawyers, engineers, and architects are what we've got for the year of the dragon. Um, Keith,
What up?
who you thinking? Who's your
Oh
pick for the
yeah.
year of the dragon?
So some of the description I saw described them as like a benevolent leader.
Mm-hmm,
So I
mm-hmm.
went with like, not one of the big angry dragons, but rather a well-respected dragon from Prismari or Strixhaven. Whoops. Yeah. So it is Galazeth Prismari.
Okay.
Uh, it's the Izzet colored dragon, and it has flying, and whenever it enters battlefield, create a treasure token, and artifacts you control have tap. Add one mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast an instant or sorcery spell. And it's two, a blue and a red. And you obviously know if you're dealing with artifacts, you're smart because artifacts equal smart. There you go.
True. True that. Shout
Very
out
true.
Tron is bad. What up, Josh? Who you got?
Okay, so if back to your descriptor, dragons are direct. So you can't get more direct than direct damage. So I bring you Lazan, Dragon's Legacy, an uncommon commander from the D&D Baldur's Gate, three blue and a red for a dragon shaman with flying. And whenever you cast an adventure spell or dragon spell, Lazan Dragon's Legacy deals damage equal to that spell's value to any target that isn't a commander. So, direct damage straight to the dome. That's Lazan right there. Can't get more
And
direct than
playing
that.
and playing in the dungeons. That's kind of cool. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
All right, Sam.
that was my other pick.
Who you got, buddy?
I heavily leaned in towards the ambitious, confident, and charismatic. And the one that stuck out with me personally was Jared Karth Lion, True
Mm,
Air.
that's a good pick.
Red, green, white, 3/3.
Hmm.
Whenever it enters, target opponent becomes a monarch. You can't become the monarch this turn, but if damage would be dealt to Jared Karth Lion while you're the monarch, you prevent that damage, but that many 1/1 counters on him. So he gets more and more arrogant as time goes on.
Heck yeah. All right. Speaking of arrogance, you were all wrong.
No.
Uh,
Nice.
um, and I'm gonna preface this with since I'm running this one, I kind of started setting up the Mox field. And Mox field has been kind of having some issues, so please please be patient with us during this episode because we might stumble and bumble and fumble a little bit, but we'll make it happen. So I'm just gonna go ahead. Let me get this where everybody can see. And then I'll just kind of reveal who my pick is. Boom. Can everybody see that?
Ooh, the big one.
The Dragon. The name of this deck is Chinese Zodiac Dragon These Dragons All Over Your Face. Um, so that's what we've got for this one. Um, this is dragons are some of my favorite creatures in all of Magic. And this is just a big bad dragon deck. Like we're just bringing out our dragons. We're going to use the fact that we love and support our dragons, and we're going to make them so cheap to where they're just kind of popping out. We're going to make it to where we can cheat and get our dragons out quicker, um, and things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and read through the cards that I've got so far. So Commander, the Dragon. He's a legendary creature, dragon avatar for 4, and Wooburg has eminence. As long as the Ur Dragon is in the command zone or on the battlefield, other dragon spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. He has flying. Whenever one or more dragons you control attack, draw that many cards, then you may put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield. I've got a Planeswalker, Sarkhan Unbroken, for 2 green, blue, red. Um, he is a Planeswalker, starts out at 4. His +1 is draw a card, then add 1 mana of any color. -2, create a 4/4 red dragon creature token with flying. His -8 is search your library for any number of dragon creature cards, put them onto the battlefield, then shuffle. So we've got that. That is from the Year of the Dragon.
Fancy promo. That looks
Yep.
cool.
And then we've got Dragon Lord's Servant. So for 1 and a red, he's a Goblin Shaman. Dragon creature spells cost 1 less to cast. We've got Corlessa Scale Singer for a green and a blue, a Dragon Bard that lets us look at the top card of our library at any time, and we can cast dragon spells from the top of our library. Rivaz of the Claw for 1, a black and a red, is a Vishanu Warlock with Menace. We can tap it, add 2 of mana in any color combinations, spend it only to cast dragon creature spells. Once during each of your turns, you may cast a dragon creature spell from your graveyard. Whenever you cast a dragon creature spell from your graveyard, it gains when this creature dies, exile it. Then we've got the Bloodvine Regent for 3 and 2 green. It's a dragon. It also has a sorcery attached to it for 2 and a green that allows us to search our library for up to 2 basic forest cards, reveal them, put them on the battlefield tapped, and the other into your hand, then shuffle. But this dragon has flying. Whenever this creature or another dragon you control enters, you gain 3 life. Yeah, Josh, did you raise your hand, buddy?
Oh, no, there's a car alarm going off across the street, so I put my mic up so you guys didn't have to hear that.
All right. And then we've got the Scale Lord Reckoner for 3 and 2 white. Is a dragon with flying. Whenever a dragon you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, destroy target non-land permanent that player controls. Ancient Copper Dragon for 4 and 2 red is a dragon with flying. Whenever Ancient Copper Dragon deals combat damage to a player, roll a d20. You create a number of treasure tokens equal to the result. Miram Sentinel Worm for 3, a blue, a green, and a red. I said that in the wrong order. Flying Ward 2, whenever another non-token dragon enters the battlefield under your control, create a token that's a copy of it, except the token isn't legendary if that dragon is legendary. And then to finish off the creatures that I set us up with, we've got Old Gnawbone for 5 and 2 green. Flying, whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, create that many treasure tokens. I'm going to go into sorceries real quick. We've got Earthquake, by Tyler the Creator. For X and a red, Earthquake deals X damage to each creature without flying and each player. Then each player without flying as well. So if you can fly at the table, then you're good. Farewell for 4 and 2 white. Sorcery, choose 1 or more. Exile all artifacts, creatures, enchantments, graveyards. Full Throttle, 4 and 2 red. Is a sorcery with, after this main phase, there are 2 additional combat phases. At the beginning of each combat this turn, untap all creatures that attack this turn. Our instance we're set up with Heroic Intervention for 1 and a green. Permanents you control gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Clouth's Will for X, 2 red and a green. Choose 1 if you control a commander. As you cast a spell, you may choose both. Breathe Flame will deal X damage to each creature without flying, or Smash Relics will destroy up to X target artifacts and or enchantments. Sarkhan's Triumph for 2 and a red is an instant with search your library for a dragon creature card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Woo. Then the artifacts we've got 5 of them. We've got Mox Jasper for 0. We can tap it, add 1 mana of any color, activate only if you control the dragon. Dragonfire Blade for 1. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has hexproof from monocolored. Equipped for 4. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each color of that creature it targets. The Herd Heirloom for 1 and a green. Add 1 mana of any color. Spend all this mana only to cast a creature spell, or we can tap it until the end of turn. Target creature you control with power 4 or greater gains trample, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Fist of Suns for 3. We can pay Wooburg rather than pay the mana cost for our spells that we play, so that kind of combos with some of our other stuff. Urza's Incubator for 3. As Urza's Incubator enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Choose dragon. Creature spells of the chosen type cost 2 less to cast. Then the 3 enchantments I've got to set up with are Dragon's Tempest for 1 and a red. Whenever a creature with flying enters the battlefield under your control, it gains haste until the end of turn. Whenever a dragon enters the battlefield under your control, it deals X damage to any target where X is the number of dragons you control. The Sib-Sig Ceremony for 3 black is a legendary enchantment. Creature spells you cast cost 2 less to cast. Whenever a creature you control enters, if you cast it, destroy that creature, then create a 2/2 black zombie druid creature token. We might get rid of that one.
Yeah.
All out assault for 2, a red, a white, and a black. Hold on, we'll just go ahead and get rid of the Sip-Sig Ceremony. Boom. All out assault. Enchantment, creatures you control get +1/+1 and have death touch when this enchantment enters. If it's your main phase, there's an additional combat phase after this phase, followed by an additional main phase. When your next attack this turn, untap each creature you control. So that's what we've got so far.
Boom, baby.
Everybody
Got a
good?
couple so far. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me
Rapid fire.
change this to text. And then go ahead. What you got, Keith?
There and Back Again.
Oh.
A Tale by Bilbo Baggins. And that is, of course, the Enchantment Saga, which, step 3, creates Smaug, a legendary 6/6 red dragon creature, token with flying, haste, and when the creature dies, create 14 treasure tokens. And since we are doing treasures, there's a decent amount. Magda Brazen Outlaw, which is 1 in a red, and most notably has sacrifice 5 treasures, search your library for an artifact or a dragon card, put that card onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library.
She's a dwarf berserker.
Yeah, but she's a friend of dragons.
Yeah. What you got, Josh?
Okay. We're gonna get some combos since we got Old Gnawbone already.
Wombo combos.
You have yourself a combo engine with a few different, just with staple to him. There's the Hellkite Charger. 4 and 2 red. We likely will not be paying that since we have our Dragon discount. Whenever he attacks, you can pay 5 and 2 red. If you do, untap all attacking creatures you control. There's an additional combat phase after this one. With Old Gnawbone, we will be having the 7 to pay, and then we will be able to just rinse and repeat and pay that for the impact of our dragons doing the damage. So you just have infinite swings. Similar vein, we have ourselves a aggravated assault. Again, we're going to be getting those treasures off of the swing with Old Gnawbone, so we just keep paying into that. And it also works with Ancient Copper Dragon. I believe that's when you had it on your list as well, right? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yep.
the Aggravated Assault also works with that dragon. Then, fun fact, there is works with yet another dragon, I kid you not, that will also work with the Savage Ventmaw, the Aggravated Assault will. The ability to keep playing into aggravated assault-like effects to keep swinging. And then also not to mention in all of these swings, we have ourselves destroying people and cheating stuff into our hand every time we're swinging. So that's pretty cool. Then one that's a little, that's also really, really spicy and fun and we should absolutely do. We need this card for filtering mana anyway, the World Tree. And then this might feel a little silly, but we're also going to be grabbing the Maskwood Nexus. And then if we, because the Maskwood Nexus, which is one of my favorite artifacts of all time, for an artifact, and then creatures you control are every creature type. The same is true for creatures you control and creatures you own that aren't on the field. With that, the World Tree says you can pay double Wooburg. Tap, sacrifice the World Tree, search your library for any number of God cards, put them onto the battlefield, then shuffle. Because our dragons are now all gods too, we get to put every single dragon in our deck onto the battlefield at the same time.
Kaboom.
Let's go.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Okay, I think I've yapped enough. Someone else can talk.
What do you got, Sam? You got anything, buddy? Other than the kombucha?
Sarkhan, the Masterless. Mostly just for its triggered ability that whenever a creature attacks you or planeswalker you control, each dragon you control deals 1 damage to that creature. You don't have to worry about blocking them, they just die. You got to have a Morophon, roaming throne, as you know, Value City.
Why is that Value City, Sam? For
Value
somebody that
City
might not
because
know.
you play it, you choose dragon, so anytime you have a triggered ability of that creature type, it triggers an additional time. So yeah.
Multiple triggers.
Now we
I,
want something that can control a board. Let's say if you can't destroy something, if something's got indestructible, you
Mhm.
want Sulamgar, the Drifting Death. It's a 4 and a blue black, 3/7 dragon, flying hexproof. But it has whenever a dragon you control attacks, creatures defending player control gets -1/-1 until end of turn.
That's
Yeah,
nasty. Great pick.
that's awesome.
Even before they could get to choose, you board wipe them.
That's true.
I could throw one more in. Two-headed Hellkite. It's a 1 and a Wooburg. 5/5 flying menace haste. Whenever it attacks, draw 2 cards. And
Yeah,
since
gotta,
if you have the Dragon out and Morophon out, you can just play it for free. I do have a combo. Be my last thing to add to this. You need a Scion of Draco, the 12 mana 4/4 artifact dragon. Got
Hmm.
domain. Spell costs 2 less to cast for each basic land type among lands you control.
Hmm.
Flying, and then each creature you control has vigilance if it's white, hexproof if it's blue, lifelink if it's black, first strike if it's red, and trample if it's green. Well,
Okay.
not all creatures are Wooburg, but we can fix that with one simple enchantment. That enchantment is Leyline of the Guild Pack. Makes all your creatures of all colors and makes all your each land all basic land types.
Nice.
So even
I
if you have
love it.
even if you're making colorless creatures, doesn't matter.
I have a fun card that I want to throw in. It's Crux of Fate. So for 3 and 2 black, choose one. Destroy all dragons or destroy all non-dragons. I'll destroy all non-dragons, please.
I've got a couple real quick.
Okay.
Breaching Dragonstorm, 4 and a red enchantment. When this enchantment enters, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. You may cast it without paying its mana cost if that spell's mana value is 8 or less. If you don't, put that card in your hand. And when a dragon you control enters, return this enchantment to its owner's hand. And to
Okay.
go with that one, there is the green version. Encroaching Dragonstorm. For 3 and a green, when this enters, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield tap, then shuffle. And also, when a dragon you control enters, return this enchantment to its owner's hand.
Love it.
I had a creature too. Poop. Oh, Dragon Lord Dramoka. Did we say that? It's 4 green white. It can't be countered, flying lifelink, and your opponents can't cast spells during your turn.
What about Tiamat? Does everybody like Tiamat? So Tiamat, 2 Wooburg, legendary creature, dragon god. Flying, when Tiamat enters the battlefield, if you cast it, search your library for up to 5 dragon cards not named Tiamat that have each have 5 or different names. Reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle. My children will rule over all.
Okay, I found the dragon I needed.
Hmm.
This is a tough one. It's Rasvelgr of the First Brood. It's Hraesvelgr. Flying Vigilance Ward 2, and it has Shiva's Aid when enters, and whenever you cast a non-creature spell, target creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn and can't be blocked this turn.
Very nice.
So hopefully we have some cheaper spells in here to throw into the mix.
Well, remember,
We got some good
Dragon makes all
dragons.
your dragon spells cost 1 less to cast, no matter where it's at.
What's up, Josh?
Well, unless it's
Uh,
in the graveyard.
so a couple more dragons that I think would be great would be the Ganax Astral Hunter.
You got an eye.
He is for 4 and a red, a dragon, go figure. Flying whenever him or another dragon enters the battlefield under your control, you create a
The
treasure
Astral Hunter
token.
again. There's no eyes in Astral. Astral.
Oh my goodness.
There we go.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Yep. And so uh, he's pretty sweet because we
Oh,
get
nice.
treasures on those dragon ETBs. And then the Utvara Hellkite as well is another fun dragon. We're both blessed and cursed that there are that many Hellkites that you have to scroll. This one is a Dragon again, shocker, for 6 and 2 red. Whenever dragon you control attacks, create a 6/6 red dragon creature token with flying. And again, that and Ganax will also set off aggravated assault. They're good independently, but then there's another way to loop into infinite attacks.
I have another
Nice.
fun card, Tamura Ascendancy.
Oh, nice.
Creatures you control have haste. Whenever a creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card.
Let's get all the other versions of that where power 4 or greater, draw a card.
Groups
I do.
uprising.
Let me know if you like this or not, because it's only for one creature.
Hmm.
It's Fearsome Awakening. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. If it's a dragon, put 2/1/1 counters on it for 4 and a black. I'm sure we could do like a big mass reanimate instead. We do have access to all
Ooh,
the good ones.
yes, you could absolutely mass reanimate with
Patriarch's
Let's see.
Bidding.
Dun, dun,
and
dun.
fun fact, that Patriarch's Bidding
Ah,
is at
perfect.
sitting about 350. It used to be $10 forever, but that is 3 and 2 black sorcery. Each player chooses a creature type. We'll be choosing dragon. Player returns all creature cards of a type chosen this way from their graveyard to the battlefield. So yeah, just whole field back at you.
There we
I have
go.
another fun card that we could play.
We have a lot of cost reducers for like spells too, right? Plus we're making like crazy treasures. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, there we go.
Draco
Yeah, we
Genesis
we
for
can have
six
a
and two red.
big top end for this deck for sure.
Yeah, if we can cheat out other things other than creatures, will be
We should probably put in some decent ramp to get it started though.
Sword of the Animus is a solid one, but that's only if you're attacking. And that's only if you have basic lands, if you want to keep that or not down the line.
Ooh, Agadeems, Agadeem.
Awakening.
Yes, sir. Also a modal land. It has returned from your graveyard to the battlefield any number of target creature cards that each have a different converted mana cost X or less. Do, do,
Should
do.
we put in a Crucible of the Spirit Dragon?
Psh, I don't know what that does, but sure.
Here, I'll read it for you. So, Crucible of the Spirit Dragon, tap, add a colorless. For 1, tap, put a storage counter on Crucible of the Spirit Dragon. Tap, remove X storage counters from Crucible of the Spirit Dragon. Add X mana in any combination of colors. Spend this mana only to cast dragon spells or activate abilities of dragons. Ooh, we could put 3 Tree City in here too.
I'm gonna look on the EDH rec for a dragon real quick.
Yep. While he
As
does that,
Yep.
I have a option for draw and go figure another combo. There are so many cards that combo with each other in dragons. It's kind of wild.
Hmm.
But so we got to have our boy Niv Mizzet Visionary,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then our also our boy Niv Mizzet Perrin. And then you have Niv Mizzet Visionary, 4 and is it, so blue and red. You have no maximum hand size, and whenever a source you control deals non-combat damage to an opponent, you draw that many cards. And then Niv Mizzet Perrin, the spell can't be countered for 3 blue, 3 red. Whenever you draw a card, Niv Mizzet Perrin deals 1 damage to any target. Whenever a player casts an instant sorcery spell, you draw a card. So yeah, just even if like if you don't have them both at the same time, just Perrin just kind of sitting out and other players playing their stuff, you're just gonna be passively drawing cards, which will be dragons in hand, which will turn into dragons on field, which gets real ugly.
Nice. I love it.
Dang. I think we probably need more ramp and or interaction slash removal. We're getting kind of close to a full deck here.
Yeah, I added so Mysterized Village. This land enters tapped unless you control a mountain or a forest. You can tap it for a blue, pay blue, tap it. The next spell you cast this turn can't be countered. The World Tree or no, Yavimaya. So each land is a forest in addition to its other land types. Bosiju, who endures, tap, add a green, and then you can channel it for
Well, if you're
1 and
gonna
a green discard
go that route, you might want to put Urborg in.
Toon.
the tomb.
What's our
Just make
color breakdown looking like?
You boop.
A lot of
A lot of red.
red? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I thought.
Yeah, so we could also, since we're kind of balling out on lands anyway, Cavern of Souls. We would choose Dragon, and with Cavern of Souls, you tap add 1 mana of any color, spend it only to cast creatures of the chosen type, and then that spell can't be countered. So,
A return of the Wild Speaker. For an a green instant, choose one. Draw cards equal to the greatest power among non-human creatures you control, or non-human creatures you control get +3/+3 until end of turn.
Love it.
Blah, blah, blah. How about Smuggler's Surprise for a green instant? It's a spree card, so you can like choose one or all if you pay additional kicker, whatever. First one's mill 4 cards. You may put up to 2 creature or land cards from among the milled cards into your hand, or you may put up 2 creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield, or creatures you control with power 4 or greater gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Oh, I mean, I have more dragons that I saw on the page, but I'm not sure. Do we
Mhm.
need more dragons?
oh, we have there's a dragon that we would want. We would want Terror of the Peaks.
Ooh, yeah,
He's
yeah.
real nasty for pretty cost effective too. 3 and 2 red, again, kind of pushing up that red curve, but here we are anyway. Uh, spells your opponents cast that target Terror of the Peaks cost an additional 3 life to cast. And then whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, Terror of the Peaks deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target. So
Nice.
then if we like just direct damage, which I certainly do, we could also just throw Lazan in there, uh, who was my pick from earlier.
How do you spell Lazan?
Can't remember.
Lozh. Uh,
Gosh.
no A. Lo.
Zhan.
There you
Nice.
go.
Um,
Yeah, if we have any other like supporting creatures that don't cost as much, that probably would be a good idea too, because we've
I
got a lot
was
of big
gonna
bucks.
say,
Like Bop would not be a bad idea.
uh, well, yeah, but
All
also,
right.
where is it? Goldspan Dragon, isn't it only 4?
Yeah,
That's a good,
Goldspan's great. Good call. Uh,
yeah, I can't believe we didn't have that one already. And how about Cultivate and or Kodama's Reach and or Rampant Growth?
Okay.
Well, since we have a more expensive commander, we can use like more expensive ramp cards, but these ones are like non-specific for
Well, then
basic land
what's
color.
what's the card? I always forget which one it is that lets you find basic lands for your highest creature
First the Outworlds.
traverse.
Is it Last March of the Ents or is that something else? Oh, that's draw cards. Um, wait, I don't know.
No, it's Traverse the Outland. Sorry.
I think that's right.
Yeah. Search your library for up to X basic land cards where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. Put those cards onto the battlefield tapped and shuffle your library.
Okay, if we're gonna do that, throw an Amulet of Vigor. This also
Okay,
stops anybody making your creatures enter tapped.
I just found this afterwards. I'll read it, and it's kind of sick.
Okay.
It is a Majestic Genesis. It is expensive for 6 and 2 green sorcery. Reveal the top X cards of your library, where X is the greatest mana value of a commander you own on the battlefield or in the command zone. You may put any number of permanent cards from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order.
That's pretty
So
cool.
that's instantly like what, 7? No, that's 9.
9. That's nuts. Okay. So we're at 73 cards with 10 lands. So we should probably get some lands in this biznatch. Let's throw we've got a command tower.
You can do every single fetch and every single shock.
Okay,
Yeah, might as
I don't know
well.
those off the top of my head, so you're gonna have to name those off.
And for anybody who followed along, if you had Amulet of Vigor out, you'll never have to pay the shock price.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to name those off
Oh,
because
that's
I don't
cool.
know them
I
off the top
didn't
of my
think
Sacred
head.
of that.
Foundry, Overgrown Tomb, Blood Crypt,
Mistries Village real quick.
Breeding
Mistrise Village
Pool,
is already in here. Do you have Stomping Ground?
Steam Vents, Godless Shrine, Watery Grave.
Oh, we could put the Triomes in here too.
I think we're gonna need a large amount of lands since the curve is kind of crazy on this. I mean,
There's one creature you can add to this that could fix that.
I know we have cost reduction, but to get there in the first place, we're gonna need decent amount of lands.
Who you thinking?
Klauth.
What? Bless you.
Clouth.
What?
Clouth,
I wasn't sure.
unrivaled ancient.
Who dat?
Bless you.
Whenever you attack, you basically generate X amount of combination of any mana equal to combined attack
Ah,
power.
Okay.
And something that goes pairs with that, you need
I was debating that one.
Kolagan, Kolaghan, the Storm's Fury.
Ooh.
Whenever a dragon attacks, each creature you control gets +1/+0. So
So I got a fun one, which is kind of like a sneaky little dragon tutor.
Ooh.
Uh,
Dragon
Dracon
toots.
uh Draconic Muralist. It is a dragon bard for 3 and a green, and whenever the muralist dies, you may search your library for a dragon card, reveal it, and put it to your hand. So there we go. We
Very
just
nice.
Nice.
got Toots. Another like utility one that we might consider would
Mhm.
be a Dragonborn Looter. Pay one, tap her. It's a dragon rogue for a single blue, the cheapest dragon in this deck probably.
Mhm.
And then you draw a card, then discard a card. So it kind of
I like that.
helps us filter a little bit. Or even if it's cheaper to reanimate stuff at various points in the game, that can also set us up for that.
do we want to top this off with all as many fetch lands as we can get?
Let's put in two of each basic real quick, just so we have
Hmm.
some
We can't. We're at
fetchable.
91.
Well,
So we gotta okay, so yeah, we
All right,
abs
since we don't have many basics, get rid of Sword of the Animist.
Now we could do two of each, but then we would be done.
uh
I mean, we kind of need it because then
yeah.
we'd still only be at 33 lands.
Okay.
Yeah, so
We
let's do
can
that.
we
Then
can
we
start
can
there.
Then we
start
can
there.
start cutting. Yep.
Yeah, I think we do we what's number of lands were you thinking of in your head when you were making this, Nathan?
Probably 33.
Yeah, we might would you man,
I
this
want,
as me who is like the biggest advocate for running 33 lands, I would almost think we need to run a little bit more
Hold on.
even, maybe 36.
Okay,
yeah, I
hold
want to
on.
say 36 or 38. 36 probably good.
You don't even have a Soul Ring.
Hold on,
Bro
guys.
doesn't even have a soul ring.
I was just trying to be cool and not run a soul ring. Okay.
You don't have to. I'm just the
I'm
typical player probably wants to, but I guess you're really not going to be typical if you're playing with this deck.
Well, also, I mean, like it produces two colorless, and where our deck's very colorful. So,
Yeah, we love color.
I'm at
Also, don't got
33.
any tutors.
Sort of.
oh, I found a Unz tutor.
We've got some
Okay,
like
hold on. Let's
fetch
look at
the
this.
top X of your library stuff.
Mhm.
Ooh, expensive
Nope.
hand.
Yikes.
Oh, that one works.
That would work.
Still yikes though.
Yikes again. Yeah, we're gonna need more lands. Ooh. Okay.
Maybe cut a top end dragon for some dork, maybe, but also more lands.
Oh, so Magda's a tutor, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Magda's great.
Magda's a tutor.
Search for literally any dragon.
What's the Final Fantasy one do again?
It makes other dragons unblockable. That's one with the crazy name, starts with an H.
Yeah, and then
Rasvelger.
don't
If
you
you
have to?
cast non-creature, target creature gets +1/+0 till end turn and can be blocked.
I th
It's just a win more card. It's not
yeah,
needed technically.
yeah. I
Get rid
would,
of that one.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Then everyone flies, so it's decently evasive. So act the two-headed Hellkite, whenever it attacks, draw 2 cards. How are we feeling about that one? Because that is another 5 cost one.
But it could also just cost one
It could
if we
also
have more
cost
fun
0.
out.
Oh, very
Yeah,
true.
it could
You're right.
also
You're
cost
right.
Ur
0.
Dragon automatically reduces it by 1. And if you have
Okay.
Morphin out,
Yeah.
0.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I get you.
That's why it's hard to cut some of these. I
So
mean,
what's
it's
this?
like if you get
Okay,
lucky,
what's
it'll work out. So
Yeah.
Scion at the
So
bottom do?
Scion's math, like,
12, and he doesn't get reduced too much.
For each
we don't have
basic.
basic lands as much, so that would I'd
If you
be
have the enchantment, you get
yeah.
everything.
Yeah. So that's is
I mean, you
it,
can get rid of it, but
yeah. Yeah.
I've won games with that.
Yeah, it's another nice to have sort of thing, but
I
I wouldn't say it's
I think at that point we've I think like the extra like attack phases and stuff like that and cheating in more stuff is kind of how we're gonna kind of top end our value.
Yeah, we could have thrown in a sneak attack.
Ooh, that could be sneaky,
I mean,
but
we're at 98, so we could.
sneak attack. We could if before anything, we do need to get more lands into here.
Hmm.
So
Looks
we
like we
can't.
need at least one more green, one more red. I just put one more mountain and one more forest in there.
You want to fix your hand, you could always use scroll rack.
That's very true.
And if you want another mana producer, Timeless Lotus would work.
Tapped. It's 5 mana. We've got a curve problem at the moment.
Not really. You've got a lot of mana fixers.
What are we at now?
100.
Let's draw
Let's
some more hands down there. Got 5, 7.
You
Yeah,
don't look
not
at
doing.
that. You remember reduce everything by 1.
Need more
Yeah.
ramp.
Yeah, we've got a lot of very expensive things, and it's nice to have the other stuff in our deck that reduce, but it's like
Yeah, we're
if you
not
don't
doing
if you don't
anything
get
for
those,
like
you're
the
gonna
first 4
hurt.
turns right now.
yeah.
And
So
that could get you dead.
Shit.
uh
Some tiny friends of dragons that'll
Hmm.
either cost reduce / ramp or something.
uh
Bloom Tender.
Land of War Elves.
Yeah.
Bloom, not blood. Goodness gracious.
Bloom Tender is for each color among permanents you control, add 1 mana of that color. Or we could put in Noble and Ignoble Hierarch. Those are good dorks. I did the same one twice.
Oh, dang it.
Other good dorks. You put in Bird's Paradise earlier, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
We'll
at
just add 5.
104, by the way, so.
so you said we're at 104.
Mm-hmm.
Is
No.
Traverse the Outlands
Oh.
worth it though? We have to look at this. How many basic lands we got so far?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Is
You
it an
put-
X?
So that would
Let's
let
see
us
again.
get out all of our basic lands if we needed to.
Yeah, that's kind of
Pretty much.
sick. I like mass ramp high-end cards like that.
You might want to put Dragon
Majestic.
Speaker Shaman in.
Ooh, that might be good. What?
Cheap. And it reduces your dragon spells by 2.
If it reduces by 2, then we could get rid of Dragon Lord's Servant then.
But it costs 3 to play.
Oh, so
That's only one more.
I don't know about getting rid of the servant. I think we could get rid of some
high-end
yeah,
redundant or win more cards.
yeah. I
We
mean,
don't want to get rid of all of our win more cards though, because then if we get rid of all of those, then we win
so
or
do we
win the same amount. You know what I'm saying?
so I do
Like,
okay, so I think we could probably fe be, win with like extra turns, like extra swings. Like we have
hmm
multiple ways to loop into extra swings. So
Yes.
we could ditch if you wanted to the Niv Mizzets, unless you wanted or actually maybe I
Which
don't
one
know how
draws a
you
lot of cards?
yeah, oh man, that is
That
nice.
Perrin is one of the better ones. What's Visionary do?
no
That's
maximum hand size whenever searching.
Are we pinging
We're
or
not
really?
well, I
pinging,
mean, like
so
it
Okay.
with Terror of the Peaks, but and like
Okay. That's
the
very
one I
specific.
recommended from earlier, Yvonne, yeah, but it's not enough to yeah, we can cut that one. We don't need the
Perrin's
combo
really
in there.
good though.
okay.
Yeah. So Perrin will help us draw, but we can ditch. We don't need the Niv combo per se, since we're going to be swinging out mostly for as a win con.
Okay.
Do we need do we need more dorks?
I think we need to cut stuff before we keep adding more
Yeah.
cards.
So I'm a dummy. What's Urza's incubator these days?
That was a cost reducer.
Cost reducer. Okay.
Hmm.
But it also helps everybody else if they have dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
But we have better
Yeah.
dragons.
Yeah, it's old world slivers is like you won't
That's
outsliver
that's one of
me.
those damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of things.
Yeah.
And our dragons already cost quite a bit, so
Mm,
damn it, we're putting it in there.
So, weirdly enough, if we go up to because I think we if go up to our sorceries as a fellow full throttle enjoyer, I feel like a lot of our dragons just have full throttle stapled to them already. Yeah, we have like
yeah,
2 or 3
that could be
dragons
it.
that give us extra attacks
Which
that
ones?
loop infinitely.
I
We,
off the top of my head, I don't know, but we do have like 3 of them that do
Say
that.
that was a
yeah.
pretty big game ender card potentially.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah,
We're
so,
103.
yeah, but we have that ability stapled on two or three dragons that we can also we can also uh tutor for with Magda or the bards.
We
So
could get rid of Earthquake
is that creatures
because
without no,
creatures without flying in each player, so we're also going to hurt ourselves with that one.
I really like Earth. Well, I guess we have the one that destroys all non-dragons, so I guess that's decently selective though.
That way we're not, I
Yeah.
mean, we can still do that, but we won't hurt
Shh.
ourselves with it.
Scroll down a little bit. We haven't really checked over enchantments again. Just see what we have. Guess we kind of skipped them
To
because they were at the bottom.
make it easy, you could always throw a Burgeoning in. It's one green mana. If you get that on your starting hand, you could really off to the races right off the bat.
Maybe all out assault's not the best because we have flying. And if they
Yeah,
don't have a way to get rid of flying, then we're pretty much it doesn't matter.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that. There we go. Um,
Also, that is a tutor, lane tutor. Let's
uh,
draw a couple hands. Let's
yeah,
see if we draw a card in a hand and we hate it.
I love that idea.
What's
I
bad in
hate
this
that
hand?
land. I hate that hand.
Yeah, no
The
land.
hand before
Wow,
was wonderful.
What do we
that's not bad because that's a land too.
do
Yikes.
do we need more green? What's
Well, it's just you haven't hit.
yeah, well, yeah, we might have a tough time playing those fed or
Here, let's
the
maybe
tutors.
Well, how about draw one card off that one right there?
Oh wait,
Ah, damn. I
look
would
at the
say
colors
if
real
you would have
quick.
had at least one land,
See, it
could have.
says 21% of symbols on lands, but it's 47% of all symbols. We have like an even split on colors, but it's not skewed properly to our we could take out or swap a white land for something
that
that
pretty.
includes
Sounds like
green.
you would want to make,
Yeah,
yeah, you'd want green because
White,
yeah.
green. Yeah.
Take out Godless
Godless.
Shrine.
Mm,
No, wait. We should take out like a basic first. Like,
okay.
No, we just said
Maybe
not to take out a basic because then you have less to search for.
uh, and so what are our ramps? Do we have Farseek?
e
no.
Yeah, correct. Well, Farseek. If we're running all these shocks, then we better run Farseek in order to grab our shocks. Uh, and then I think just let me see our lands again. Uh, I think we need to just add green because it's going to help us get to our ramp and filter out a little cleaner.
Get rid
Uh,
of Hellkite Charger. This isn't going to work with what we've got going.
wait, no, wait, stop, stop,
oh,
stop.
that's the
That
combo.
that's a combo piece that goes infinite with the
The goal with this deck, though, is I don't think infinite combos is what you'd want to get to.
no,
You
no,
want to get
it's
something out so quickly that you just overrun as fast as possible.
so you have infinite attacks, you get infinite like you get
If you
keep
do it
putting
right,
in
you should
things
only
or
have to tap
dragon.
once.
But then, yeah, so that's a cool and enabler to. Also, I mean, like even without a full board, that can close it out. Like close it out turn six.
Is Amulet of Vigor only for lands or is that for creatures too?
Permanents.
Permanents? Saying we could take out tapped lands and Amulet of Vigor for just strictly better lands or something.
And, that's fine. I would just include Amulet of Vigor for people that makes it to where your permanents enter tapped to circumvent anybody. And it just helps with that. But you can do what you want, but that's what I think.
Let's go down to enchantments again.
Am I dumb? Can I see Dragon's Tempest again? Let me. So whenever creature with flying enters the battlefield under your control, it gains haste until the turn. Okay, it gives haste and then deals. Okay, then what was the other red? I feel like there's a red one the ones where we intern. So when this enchantment enters, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile an online card. You can cast it without paying its mana cost. If that spell's mana value is 8 or less, if you don't put that into your hand when a dragon you control enters, return this to your hand. So I don't. Do we want to necessarily be like searching for paying for that where we don't have to the reduction from Dragon?
I'm fine to cut that.
Okay.
It's been cut.
Oh, it was still on the screen. I was like,
Yeah. Okay, we're at 101.
let's go.
I still think we're
So
gonna
I
have a
think
problem.
so
Nope.
There's only Greenland.
so the Utvara Hellkite is cool, but it's is might be a little bit of a win more, and there's other ways that we can win. So
Okay.
Get out of here.
yeah.
Hot dog. Hey,
There you
that's a
go.
decent hand. Took a while. We got a cost reducer. We got ramp. Dang.
And back to
Yep.
So
rough.
I would
Yeah, we
actually
need green to
like
play all our doors
here
Perfect.
too.
hear me out. What if we just changed the Amulet of Vigor to a command signet or arcane signet, I mean. Is that dumb?
I don't know. I'm kind of for that.
Just because we're having such a hard time filtering the color of our
Yeah,
spells. Because every t hand we've had the Amulet of Vigor, I've wished it was a arcane signet.
true.
Well, or is there another card that we can get rid of to add an arcane signet?
Let's can you view by mana value? Maybe we can like group by mana value or yeah, right? I mean the dragons are fine, but other like high cost spells maybe on the chopping block.
It might, even though we're not seeing it on here, I think there's going to be times you're going to have mana flooded problems.
You can change it back if that's not helping. I just I thought it might be better to see it, but
What's Majestic Genesis do?
that's the crazy ramp slash permanent thing.
I feel like once we got to where we're paying 8 for something, we've already cast everything that we could ever want.
Yeah, we could put
If
something to help us get there. Either
Yeah,
the
yeah, I think like
Put the
nine,
ramp,
signet in there.
yeah,
yeah,
the rock or whatever.
yeah, arc. I think an arcane signet will go a long way.
Okay. Let's deal a couple more hands and then we'll see how we feel.
Looking
That's better.
good. Oop.
And back to smacked in the
I mean,
PP.
like, well, no, that was a no
Draw
lander.
a card.
That's yeah,
Oof.
yeah. So
Oof.
Ow.
Well, oh.
Ow.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Oh,
Yikes.
that was just a garbage
There you
hand.
go.
Yeah, that's looking better. That's
Hey,
looking better.
you get a free mulligan anyway, right?
Yeah.
That's
Good
that's
Lord, that's beautiful.
that's too much.
Draw a card.
Well, uh,
But then again,
yeah,
play a Triumph
But
on
then
second
the
turn
Dragon.
the
without having.
but then the more lanes that you have, yes, you're mana flooded, but at least you'll get to play stuff when
yeah,
you
uh,
draw.
yeah. So then also, yeah,
Uh,
I mean, also you
So
had
many lands.
you also had Magda. No, but we need lands. Our shit's expensive. Like,
yeah, you're out there
Hold on, let me
ramping with
draw
Magda
all
first
100.
couple of turns.
yes,
Oh, it won't let me go anymore.
You're gonna be
Done.
able
you
to
can't.
tutor for
It
something
won't let
big
you.
right
It
away.
won't let you lose.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh, that man.
Okay. I added.
It's still rough, but I mean it's like any time you play any deck that you're gonna play.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're gonna get screwed, sometimes you're gonna be in good shape, sometimes you're just gonna be like, oh, I hope this works out. I think if we sit here and
hmm
keep doing this, we're just gonna keep playing, get stuck in a loop of
Yeah.
getting
I
rid of
think.
stuff. And I don't know. I don't want it to become a now
Yeah.
we can't really we've gotten rid of all of our fun stuff because we're worried about lands.
Yeah. I think.
So
I think we're in a decent spot with this. I think we can. Those hands were much more consistently playable. So I think we're in a good
We
spot.
we definitely
yeah.
improved it from like I don't know 10 minutes ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was
for sure.
Hmm. Dragon these dragons. Heck yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Here
What
we
do we have? What do we
go.
have? We've got um we've got some plus ones and minus one. Or no, not really. Just kidding. Um It's not budget.
Uh, uh,
Casual.
Combo.
Combo. Wombo combo. Um, energy.
I want to make
uh,
an energy deck.
I've been watching one of the Pokemon pack open guys and
Flying.
energy.
And 5 color for sure.
mhm,
Warburg flying.
Good stuff, probably.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. We're
Um,
slugging.
Well, we're not making other people hit each other. We're it's
Ooh,
yeah.
I hate bears. Uh,
Jank maybe. I don't know.
No,
hmm.
it's
We're a
too
little
much
more
good stuff.
mainstream. Yeah,
Yeah, there's
Lands
a
matter.
yeah. I don't think you can have a you have to try to make Dragon jank. It is possible, but Dragon, oops, no dragons. Or
Anti-Earth Dragon.
Mhm.
Wow.
All right. And then let's see
Straightforward.
bracket. We've got 5 tutors. Bracket 3. Okay.
That makes sense to me.
Save. All right.
Not quite optimized.
Go ahead
There
and
we
stop the
go.
share. Boom.
Heck yeah.
Moxfield fixed itself.
Yep,
Yeah,
very
it didn't
good.
seem to have
Because,
any troubles at all.
yeah, earlier when I was texting you guys and having that trouble, it was like I could look up cards, but if I spelled the entire card, it would freak out and like not look it up. So I'd have to like just spell the first part of it. But
Hmm.
it when I was on Chrome, it kept like kicking me out and like I would go to like refresh the screen and it would like be like, "Oh, you have to wait 10 seconds to refresh." And then it would
Hmm.
say it again and then it would kick me out. I don't know. I don't know what was happening, but
Yikes.
yeah, I'm glad it worked out. So, how's everybody feeling about that deck? Feeling okay?
You're the dragon.
I feel
Yeah.
like it was there's a little bit of fun times there for a second, but
Yeah, just
I
want
think
to
it
make
turned out
sure
to be a pretty
it
decent
can
deck.
run like it's supposed to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think but it's also whenever you have a Wooburg commander that is like just the shove you can like it's such a way to put so many things in like editing
Hmm.
becomes kind of hard to be like but this thing's really cool but this thing's really
Yeah.
cool too.
Yeah,
So
that's my fault, but I'm the dummy that likes to draft and try and play as many colors as I can, and I have a lot of 5 color commanders and all that
uh,
fun stuff. So who
hey
would have
that
thought the two that I've done have both been Wooburg? But
yeah no I'm just I'm not no shade against it.
no,
I
I know. I just yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
thing on Moxfield called packages, and
Hmm.
like you can save them on your account, and it's like 5 color land package, and you just click and you can add them all like in
Oh,
one
that's
go.
pretty sick.
Yeah, I haven't really dabbled, but I know that's a thing on there.
Yeah. How you feeling, Sam?
Heck yeah.
Good. How's your booch belly doing? Your kombucha? Good.
Your microbiome
That's
is
what happens when you have a
weak.
lot of Pepto right near you. You
You're
know, just
probably
get
canceling it out.
Pepto with the booch. Okay.
yeah. Well,
I wonder what
the
would happen
Booch
if you put them
was
together
um
at the same time.
never again. 0 out of 10 would not recommend.
Which one
You
did you
just
go
gotta
with?
do
What
more.
what
Some
booch
random one, and I
were you
chugged it
drinking?
right on the spot.
Oh, so you don't have it
Didn't
with you, so we
didn't
know.
even like it. Nope. It was I stopped off at a gas station and drank it, and I was like, nope.
It's the glass bottle.
Yep.
Trilogy?
GTs.
Trilogy?
I don't know.
Trilogy's good. The
yeah,
Mango Madness or whatever is really good.
I
Have
don't
you
know.
ever
The
had
G is
this one?
fire.
This one's pretty
Tasted
good.
like liquid. Well, I can't say the word I want to say because yeah.
Liquid Death.
What?
Yep.
No.
Oh, Liquid
Not sponsored.
Diarrhea.
Yep.
Okay,
so
I'll say it.
I want to see the episode of Osmosis Jones while they try to figure out whatever the heck's going on in Sam's stomach.
Yeah,
It's like, what's this
yeah,
pink goop?
yeah. So were you having tummy troubles, and that's why you tried it, or you just wanted to try kombucha?
Everybody kept saying, "Oh, you gotta try this. It's really good for your gut health." I eat yogurt. I eat,
Yeah. I usually
Gotta
just drink it if my
diversify.
stomach is not feeling too hot. Like, and I
Oh,
don't have
booch.
ginger ale. Sometimes a little booch will help, but I don't
Heck
drink it
yeah.
all at once most of the time. But anyway, um, next week we will be in the year of the snake. So we've got the snake is
Oh,
the most
snake.
mysterious and the wisest of all the animals.
wonder which one Keith will
Philosophers,
use.
eloquent
Ooh.
speakers, deep thinkers, and yes, Keith is hosting our snakes. So if you have any snake ideas, let us know. Um, yeah, we're back to recording on our regularly scheduled schedule. So it's kind of a quick turnaround from our last episode. So apologies if you commented and thought that we would get to your picks. We'll still read your picks. If you have any dragon ideas that you think we should have picked and put into our dragon deck, let us know. If you have any snakes or commanders that you think fit in with the year of the snake, let us know. We've kind of been missing our comments, so um, we always like talking with everybody and seeing what everybody's up to. So again, thanks for tuning in uh, to our quarter of a century episode. And with that, does this episode resolve?
I think it resolves.
It resolves.
All right,
Yes, sir.
perfect. All right, we'll see everybody next week. See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Hexproof from Ward. If you like what you heard, you can continue to listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You can watch us on YouTube. You can also give us a follow on Instagram and Blue Sky. We'll see you next week.